I would like to welcome you all in the lecture series of Managerial Economics. In this video, I'm going to discuss one of the most important concepts, that is law of variable proportion with the practical perspectives. Let us discuss about what is the meaning of law of variable proportion. So as per the concept of law of variable proportion, law of variable proportion explains how output changes when we increase only one factor of the production, for example, labor, while keeping all other parameters such as land, capital, etc., are constant. This is what exactly the law of variable proportion says. Okay, like how the variation of output will be happening if one parameter you are going to keep on varying, where other parameters remains constant. So what could be the impact? What could be the output? That is what exactly the explanation of law of variable proportion. So as you can see, one the definition, as per the definition only we can talk. As we increase more units of a variable factor, suppose the output will be depending on many of the variable. More units of a variable factor to a fixed factor like land, output will increase first. Make a note, output will increase first. Later what will happen? Then increase at a decreasing rate. There will be like some kind of like a declination. Finally start decreasing. I hope you understood. I'll show you one curve. This law is also known as law of diminishing returns. Why it is called a law of diminishing returns? Please visit the graph. I'll be taking you the graph. Kindly look at the graph first. So initially what will happen? One parameter kept constant, other parameters start increasing. What will happen? Output, definitely it will keep on increasing. Then slowly there is a declination of the output. There is a decreasing rate, increase in the output in the decreasing rate. Later what will happen? The output will be declining. That is what exactly happening in different phases. So we can see the phase 1 and phase 2 and phase 3 respectively. So I'm going to talk about the phase 1, phase 2, phase 3 independently. Kindly pay the attention. So this is actually the law of variable proportion. I hope you understood. It is also known as law of diminishing returns. Yes. So now there are certain assumptions I let you know. One factor like labor is changed, other remains constant. That is actually the one of the assumption. Only you will be changing one factor, other factors are remaining constant. All units of the variable factors are homogeneous in nature. I mean, same quality. If the quality differs, you are going to violate this rule. Technology remains same. Short run period. It is applicable for only very short duration of time. It is not suitable for long duration of time. So remember this point. And I hope you understood these are the assumptions of law of variable proportion. So we'll familiar these three stages. You can see stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. Yes, what will happen for the stage 1? So here, when we add more labor, output increases rapidly more than proportionately. Better use of fixed resources, division of labor, and specialization. That is the reason. For example, a small bakery adding more workers will help the bread will generate more number of generate. Remaining parameters you are keeping constant. Only you are changing the number of labors. As the number of labors increases, output will be increased. So you are keeping other parameters constant. That is regarding the stage 1. So if I talk about the stage 2, the thing is output still increase at a decreasing rate. You talk about the phase 2. Then both average product and marginal product starts falling, but remain positive. So it is better. Stage 1 is actually one of the best stage. I would like to let you know what is the reason for this. This is the economic and ideal stage where producers operate. That is actually the best one. If you want to run a business, it must be in the diminishing return in the second stage. In a bakery, adding more workers now create the overcrowding in the kitchen. Output will grow, but not as fast. That's what exactly in the stage 2. It is actually the producer stage. That is another peculiarity. So if this is regarding the second stage, which you can see in this particular graph from A to B, right? 0 to A is the first stage, then A to B is the second stage. Remaining, I want to talk about the third stage. While we are talking about the third stage, the thing is adding more labor lead fall in the total output. Exactly that will happen. Marginal product become negative. That means slope is becoming negative. So many workers create the confusion, inefficiency, of course, less production. That is what the third stage says, that it is output is declining. Then example, too many people in the bakery spoil the process. Bread making slow down. That will happen, right? More crowded because more number of people, they never get an idea what to produce, when to produce. fully with the confusion, more no space. So of course that will actually negative returns. Which stage is the best? Of course, I would like to go for second stage, that is the diminishing return stage. This is actually a producer maximize the output efficiency. The importance of practical use of this law of diminishing return is help business find the best combination of resources. We can add which parameter you have to, it's a combination. We always focus on the second stage, useful for the short-term production planning, of course, because this law of diminishing return is suitable for only for the short run. Encourage the business to improve the technology to delay the diminishing return. So in the first stage, few workers, crop output increase fast. In the second stage, adding more workers, crop output increases slowly. That's true. Then third one, too many workers, that will spoil the business. That means people get each other's way and the total crop will reduce. So that is the importance of law of diminishing return. It is also known as law of variable proportion. If you have any queries, kindly let me know. I wanted to address with you. I am going to start with the important questions of managerial economics later on. Let me complete the lecture session soon. So happy learning. I wish you all the very best for your exam point of view. If you are watching our channel, I request you to subscribe. You will be getting similar kind of video as soon as I'm going to notify. Even I'm having different playlists that also you can refer. This channel is typically for management students. So happy learning. I wish you all the very best for your exam point of view and the interview preparation. Wish you all the very best. Thank